dear children. This is a history class of class 12. Today I am going to start a new topic. The name of the topic is Mahatma Gandhi and the Nationalist movement. It means that in this topic we will study about the role of the Mahatma Gandhi during the period of freedom struggle in our country. As you all know a lot of things and all of you are having a lot of information about Mahatma Gandhi, still here once again I want to tell you about his early life. Then I will discuss some other movements started and by Mahatma Gandhi during the period of freedom struggle in our country also and in South Africa also. As we know that Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 in Gujarat in a small town named Porbandar. Then when he was born on 2nd October 1869 and where he was born in Gujarat in a small town named Porbandar. His father name was Karamchand Gandhi. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was the full name of Mahatma Gandhi and Karamchand was the name of his father, so he included his father's name in his name and that's why his full name is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He completed his early schooling in Gujarat itself. It means he completed his 10 plus 12 studies in Gujarat and after completing 12th standard studies he went to London for the study of law. He went there in 1888 and then he returned in 1891 after taking the degree of barrister. When he returned in 1891 in India, after returning from London, he did practice as a lawyer and he practiced as a lawyer in India also for a few years. Then he got a job in South Africa. Where he got job in South Africa. Children, you take the world map and in that map see the political map of African continent, and in African continent, in a southern part of African continent there is a country, the name of that country is South Africa. He went there and he found there that it was a colony, means British were ruling there as India was also a colony at that time and it was the British colony. In the same way, South Africa was also the colony of Britain and they were following the policy of apartheid. In Hindi, we call apartheid the Rang Bhed, means British were following and practicing their policy of apartheid means रंग भेदी की नीति वहाँ अपना रहे थे it means they were doing a lot of discrimination between the blacks and whites. Now the question is, were known as blacks and who were accepted as whites? It is not like that only the color of the skin, but all the people belonging from India who were living there and all the residents of South Africa continent, they were called blacks, and the people belonging from Spain, from Portugal and all the European countries, and in which Dutch were also there, and many people belonging from there, these countries, they were living there, and they were called blacks. Sorry, they were called whites. So we can see that the people belonging from the country like India and residents of South Africa, they were called the blacks, and people from European countries, they were called whites. And a lot of discrimination were there, means in schools, only in good schools, only children of white people were allowed to study, and in restaurants were different, like restaurants for white people were different and for the blacks were different, and in buses also their seats were reserved for the white people, and in train also in first class compartment only whites were allowed to sit and travel. So after seeing a lot of differences, some unrest, feeling of unrest were going on in the people of blacks, but blacks were not having that much courage to fight against the ruling government, because they were suppressing the blacks and they were using them like anything. But there was one incident which turned the life of Mahatma Gandhi, because Mahatma Gandhi went there only for doing job, but after that incident, he decided to revolt, he decided to start some movements, he decided to just motivate the blacks to start movement and to revolt against the British rule, and to come up to fight. And then he first started his Satyagraha movement from South Africa. Now let's know about that. There was an incident when Mahatma Gandhi was thrown out from the train. He was traveling in a first class compartment, and one British came and he asked Mahatma Gandhi to get down from the train. Then he said, "No, I have a ticket of the first class, then why should I get down?" Then he called the checker, and the checker came and he forced him to get down. When he was not ready, then he was thrown by the train. This incident just changed the life of the Mahatma Gandhi, and he thought, no, now he will not live like a common man. He will just do something miracle, means he will do something for the blacks, so that blacks could get courage and get a leader to do and to go against the British regime. From that incident, he changed his life, and at this time in India, people were not aware. Much people were not knowing about Mahatma Gandhi. Means he was not a popular figure till this time in India. But in South Africa, he started a movement. He started to motivate the people to fight against the British regime. So that's all for today, children, and I will discuss a lot of things in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.